Welcome to Jeremy's Rock School 365. Today, this is part 4 of Acoustic Beginner chords. We're going to get right in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for weekly videos and challenges and giveaways. Let's get right into it. Guys, let's get into it. So the first chord we're going to get into is the G major chord. Now we're going to be referencing my first finger, which is the index, middle finger, which is the second finger, and ring finger, first finger, middle finger, second finger, index finger, third finger, and pinky, fourth finger. So now I'm going to put my middle finger on the third fret of the E string. Our strings, E, A, D, G, B, E. The saying for that is Eddie, 8, dynamite, good, bye, Eddie. So I'm going to take my second finger, put it on the E string at the third fret. Now put it there, I'm going to arch it over, and I'm going to put my first finger on the A string at the second fret. Now I want to arch those fingers, and I want to get these two strings to let ring. This takes a little bit of practice because you're going to automatically want to just do that. So you want to give your hand a little bit of an arch. Now if that is all you can do out of this, you can totally get away with it and strum that as a G chord. But if you want to try and push it and go with a full G chord, we can put our third finger on the B string. So remember, Eddie, 8, dynamite, good, bye. Here's our B. And then we want the third fret, so it's going to be right there. So, and then I'm going to take my pinky. I'm going to put it right underneath that on the high E string. Third fret's a G note. So again, we have third fret, second finger on the E, second fret, first finger on the A, and we have open D, open G, third finger on the D, third finger on the high E. So each chord, I want to give 4 strums. No, you know what? We'll go 8 strums. So we're going to do the G chord. I'm going to walk through all the chords first, though. So that's the G chord. And if you have trouble, just rewind and take your time, have fun, and let's get these chords down. Now, the second tip is you got to remember to squeeze here and strum. I have a lot of students that will have the chord and they'll just pick harder. They'll keep picking harder, but they won't squeeze harder and pick softer. The money is in this hand. So you gotta make sure you're squeezing hard enough, and you don't need to, you could literally brush up against the strings and you're good to go. A side tip, I have a really good thing that helps almost any dexterity, any hand problem, your left hand, finger exercises. Go to my other video, super important. It's in my channel. I recommend it for everyone daily. Message me if you have any questions on that. Leave a comment in the comment box below. So the first chord, G. The next chord we're going to go. Now, what I want you to try to do to speed up switching is I want you to leave your third finger down, your index finger, and then what you're going to do is make a little, we're going to a D chord, and we're going to kind of basically make a triangle. We're going to put our first finger, man, I'm getting my fingers mixed up. Our first finger on the G at the second fret. And I'm going to put my middle finger at the second fret on the high E string. So then when I strum this, though, I want to make sure I'm strumming from the D string down. I don't want to give the E. You can play the A. But the E just isn't in the chord, so it sounds weird. The A is. So, like I said, when we go from G, now if this G is too hard, we do this G. Try not to pick these top two, though. It sounds kind of weird. Mostly the high E. Then we can switch to D, and if this D is too hard, you can do the D like this and leave the F sharp out the major third. Just do that. So you're just doing the first finger on the G at the 2nd fret and the 3rd finger on the B at the 3rd fret. And you can mute this string, it's fine. So those are your 2 options so far. So we have G. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to the D chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're gonna go to the C. All I'm doing here, it's like a mini G chord. So instead of, if you watch my other videos, I break down, this is just a normal C chord. We just have 3rd finger on the A at the 3rd fret, 2nd finger on the D at the 2nd fret, open G, 1st finger on the B string. But here, it's the progression for Knocking on Heaven's Door, but I'm taking it a little slow, and it's a great practice tool. I want to add, this is a C note, I want to add this D note. It's an add 9, C add 9. You don't have to get too deep with the wording, it's just a C chord. It fits, so we're adding a D note. So, but the thing is this chord fits in just like a G chord. So what we have here is I have my 2nd finger on the A at the 3rd fret. I have my 1st finger on the D at the 2nd fret. I have an open G, 3rd finger on B, 3rd finger on the high E. Now, if you want to do this without these fingers, or with the easier way rather, you can do a C major 7 chord, which would look like this. Actually a really pretty chord. So let me play all that together for you guys. We have G, 4, 5, 6, 7, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's keep going. Keep playing any way you want to. I'm going to switch to the easy way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I want to give you the progression for Knocking on Heaven's Door. So it goes like this. So that's what I want you to practice. You can tap your foot anyways, but just make sure you get to the D. Keep that finger down to D. And then when you go to the C chord, you keep that 3rd finger down. It never moves. And honestly, if you don't want to keep the pinky down, leave it off. G. So Knocking on Heaven's Door is a little faster. 2 beats and 4. 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. main thing you're gonna have a hard time with is getting to the next chord on time. So I suggest 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Switch right after you strum it. And then once you get longer, or once you get better rather, you can stay on the chord longer. So that's all I have. Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for hanging. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have a ton of stuff coming at you, new ideas and new fun content. Please subscribe, hit the little bell icon, and enjoy the journey of learning music with me. So thanks a lot. Till next time.